Good morning, everyone. Lisa here, trying to keep my promise to myself about creating videos throughout the month of September. Yes, I know this is only my second one, but on September 1st, I was driving my daughter back up to college for her final year. So today I'm recording a video for a different series that I plan on doing on this channel, and that is thoughtful questions with me. One thing that I would like for this channel to be is a place where people have conversations and think about interesting questions and then respond in creative ways. Maybe making other videos, maybe talking to me, maybe having a conversation. I don't know. I don't know where. I'm just creating as I go right now. And that's okay because it's all about change. My life is changing. It has been changing since for the past several years. And then, like, dropping my daughter off at college for her senior year in college made my mind kind of explode. Yes, explode. I felt sadder this time than when I dropped her off for her first year. Why? Because it feels like this is the last time she will be leaving home. She may not come back again. I mean, of course, she'll come back and visit, and my house is always open to her. But if life goes the way we hope for her, she'll be moving on after college. She'll be changing to her next stage in life, just as I'm changing into a new stage of my own life. And I really want to talk about these kinds of things, what changes and how it affects us at different ages to different people, because I believe that we have to have difficult conversations and interesting conversations in order to recognize each other's humanity. So some of my videos are going to be these kind of rambling talks about issues that I think are really interesting and relevant to what it means to be a human. Now, this is where I guess I should be doing a get ready with me, because who really wants to sit and watch me being a talking head for a while? But I will promise I will try to make these entertaining and not long. Here's something I've realized recently: change is inevitable. That's next to death and, I suppose, taxes. Change is the only reality in life. Everything changes all the time. The seasons are changing outside my window right now into my favorite season. I love fall. I love watching the leaves change. I love the colors. I love that transition from the moment you know fall is coming and the first signs and everything. It's wonderful. It's also always been kind of the start of my new year, partially because I was raised in a Jewish household. So Rosh Hashanah, that is the new year for Jews, but I'm not really a religious Jew anymore. It's more that the cycle of my year has always started in the fall. I've been in academia, I've been at school, I've had summer jobs, and then something new happens in September. It's always a new beginning for me. And I love that change. It's always been a time of meeting new people, new projects, new collaborations, new creative goals, and that's wonderful. But it's getting harder. And that's partially because I'm in the invisible generation of Gen X. And whether people want to admit it or not, ageism is a thing. So when I decided that it was time for me to change careers, it became this, like, more challenging thing. Plus, let's face it, jobs hunting right now is hard for everybody. And yes, I recognize that young people, it's a really difficult thing for younger people. Who knows what the work landscape is going to look like in a few years, because the world is changing. But I guess what I'm wondering is, does change have to be a bad thing? Every morning, and even now as I'm trying to videotape myself, I look in a mirror. And sometimes I'm like, who is this person? Because in my mind, I see a woman who is me, but she's not me, because the me inside is still probably in my 20s and enthusiastic and has all these dreams. And my inner me doesn't necessarily match the way I look on the outside. But I look there and I wonder, who is she? Her essence is familiar, but she has shifted into a wild woman that I no longer know. Or, to quote from a song that is really relevant in this conversation, something has changed within me. Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. Too late for second guessing. Too late to go back to sleep. It's time to trust my instincts, close my eyes, and leap. I've made lots of leaps recently. I leapt when I left my adjunct work in teaching theater and writing in different universities after the pandemic. I leapt recently when I wrote about wage theft, which seems to have led to me no longer having that paid job. And I continue to leap every day. This is a leap. Me creating video is a leap. But the leaping part of me and the part frozen in the eye of the hurricane out of confusion and fear are one and the same. And the reason I'm telling you that is because that is a feeling that we all can experience. Feeling like the world is swirling around us and we don't know where to go because change is happening so fast. Life is change. Change is life. And that's the way it should be. But often transitions feel chaotic, painful, and out of control. Whirling dervish of spinning leaves and debris of life well lived and that never settles down into peace. I don't know what tomorrow will bring. I don't know where these videos are going. I don't know what my purpose is. What I do know is that change is inevitable, and learning to move through it with each other, supporting one another, being kind, having conversations, and trying to understand different perspectives is the only way to make it through. I don't know what tomorrow will bring, except for more searching, questioning, wandering, and seeking for the rules of my own game. Tomorrow's going to be different, and I will face yet another change. But today, I made this video. If you want to have more conversations with me, like and subscribe.